I've got a lot of like societal pet peeves, and most of them are related to some sort of societal responsibility or just general politeness. Things like returning the shopping cart after you're done using it. The people who don't do that, and then there's stuff that's probably more cultural. For example, as a Canadian, it drives me absolutely bonkers when someone doesn't say "you're welcome" or some other form of "you're welcome" following a thank you. Is not an appropriate response. No problem. My pleasure. You're welcome. Easy stuff. But one of these pet peeves that came to mind today for me, like when I was thinking about what I wanted to talk about, is taking more than you can use. And I mean specifically at a buffet. An all-you-can-eat buffet is great. It allows people to take what they like and as much of it as they want, and they can enjoy themselves, and that's great. It also lets people try new things that maybe they wouldn't have wanted to order. But so many people decide they need to just pile their plates full of crap, even if they're not going to eat it. Why am I talking about these pet peeves and specifically taking more than you can eat? Because I realize that I'm basically guilty of this when it comes to games. There's so many cool games out there. Between wargaming and RPGs, the tabletop world is just full of really cool stuff, and I can't help but buy it. But most of the time, it just sits on a shelf. Silver Bayonet. This looks so cool. I love the vibe. I love the theme. Everything about it looks like I would love playing it. Bought it, never played it. And that goes for Ghost Archipelago and Stargrave as well. Gaslands. I've played Gaslands. Played it at some conventions. Had an absolute blast. When I demoed this game at a convention, I had so much fun, and I went home so inspired to just keep playing it. And I wanted to get friends involved, and I wanted to build a track. And you know what? I have literally never done anything with this. Relic Blade, very cool game made by a creator that I highly respect and absolutely love what he's doing in the world. But I've never sat down and played a game. This is ridiculous. And that's just wargaming. What about when we start talking about RPGs? These are just some of the games that I've bought excitedly and never played. Neon Skies by my friend Wylock. He put in so much love and attention into this cyberpunk RPG, and all I've done is flip through it. I feel terrible. Things from the Flood, which I actually meant to grab Tales from the Loop. This is the second book. This is a companion book for that. And I bought it even though I never played the actual game. I bought this expansion just because, I was so enamored with the vibes of it. Cairn, really great, basically like free, anyone can play it, rules light RPG. Love the idea of it, never played it. Eat the Reich, how cool is this? Never played it. Mothership, this beautiful, beautiful box with such an awe-inspiring game is so cool. Never played it. I bought this, Outcast Silver Raiders, this big box set. Absolutely beautiful, chock full of great artwork. It's an occult, medieval, old school role-playing game. I've barely taken a chance to flip through it. Cyborg, Pirate Board, even Old School Essentials I've never actually played. I hate this. This is so sad, but I don't know what to do about it.
We'll return after these messages.
Hey, did you guys know that I just recently launched a new website? It's blackmagiccreative.ca, and it is the new home base for my publishing company by which I am releasing games like Idols of Torment and the upcoming Voidbirth, which is previewing on GameFound now. When it was time to make a new website, I did the same thing I did on my last two. I used Squarespace. Yes, they are a sponsor of this channel, but I happily pay to use their service again and again and again every time I need a new website because it is so easy to use. And it has all of the tools that I need. You can even create online stores and sell services or products. And to make payment really easy, you can now use the SquarePay payment system. I really like running both my web stores through Squarespace, And once this new website develops, I will also use it to run one main master web store for all of my publishing company's products. Go try it out. Use the link in my description, start a free trial, and once you're convinced, use the code BlackMagicCraft to get 10% off your first purchase of your new website or domain. I'm not avoiding playing these games because I don't want to play them. I mean, I do want to play them. The problem is I have so little time in my life to actually play games. I certainly don't have a lot of time to learn games and then convince other people to play them. And I just don't have a stable gaming group. I used to, years ago I did, but I don't anymore. It's part of getting older and being bad at keeping connections and friendships. And, that's all on me. That's my own fault. But the reality is it gets harder the older you get to build friendships and create sets of people that you can share a hobby with. I see so many people online that talk about their gaming groups on social media, playing all these new games, and I'm so jealous. The closest thing I have to that is online friends who I maybe see a couple times a year at a convention where we can get together and play some games. And even in those cases, I'm often so busy that I can't play a lot. But I'm going to Dungeon Fest in Calgary, going to see a lot of cool people, going to play games like Mech 28, which I still haven't gotten a chance to actually play, even though Bill, who wrote this, is such a dear, wonderful friend. I'm going to make a actual commitment to play it. I actually signed up. I'm going to play it. But somehow I have become the asshole who takes all the food from the buffet and then doesn't eat it. I guess it's a little bit better because at least buying this stuff still supports people in the industry, and that's important. But it is sad that people's hard work sits on a shelf unused. And I know that myself as a creator with games that I've put out, that's a bummer. But what can we do about this? I don't know. I don't have a good answer. I guess I got to get better at just forcing myself to organize games and groups, but it's hard. And I feel like the longer I go without a lot of actual time and people to play games with, the harder it gets to make that happen. I've got a lot of goals for the coming year, the next couple of years actually. And one of them is forcing myself to make time to play more games and make friends with people to play more games with. I don't know if I'm going to succeed, but I'm going to try, because this stuff just collecting dust on shelves, being decoration, it deserves so much more. How do I find more people to play games with locally? You're local? Let me know. Let's play some damn games.